hello. Fuego 50 game 26. Inscryption. It's one of those games that starts its content as soon as you press start game. It's not really a main menu kind of game. Well, maybe there is one, but... I was going to start it at the main menu, but then somebody started talking to me in the game, so I had to stop the program. Hopefully it restarts whatever that conversation was, and it...
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Alright. Hey, Mind Heist, and hey, Bulkiest Pick. I'm gonna have the sniffles and be blowing my nose today. Just allergy season. So I'm playing this on PS5 actually. It's on PlayStation Plus Extra, which is cool. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. So I'm guessing the blood is like another symbol. I'm pretty good at these kind of games, like roguelikes and Magic the Gathering type card games ish. Hey Seabass, I'm playing your game. Now play your stout. Oh, I use the left stick to go back. Is that appropriate? Impressive how I can just move between cards with barely moving my fingers. I can play 2 cards a turn, apparently. Oh, that's what the... It's like star points in Yu-Gi-Oh! For sacrificing. So you can do as much as you want on your turn, I guess. I rang the bell. Turn is over. Gotcha. Oh. So it looks like I have to get to like 5. I have to have 5 more than you. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. You saw the Discord notification, was confused? I usually tag people if their game is coming up. Cody dealt 2 damage to your stoat. I don't... Is a stoat a real animal? Never seen that word before. Oh, the health stays down. It's like the card game in Rage. I just played Rage again recently. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. Oh, it's like a basic fodder. Well, I'm probably going to want to draw a squirrel so I can Double sack to bring out a wolf. Well, wait a minute. It's like it was having trouble letting me select a different spot. So it just gets shuffled back into my deck. If it's not a squirrel, it does. I think the squirrel deck is infinite. So there is no graveyard. Cards just go back into your deck. Okay. Inscryption did win, Sterling. Hello. We've had, like, the past 4 or 5 games have been pretty good luck. Generational. Well, another bad way to look at it is... Well, how do I attack with this guy?
Oh,
Seabass, thanks for the 62 months. Thank you, thank you. Does the fighting just happen at the end of the... They're using the adaptive triggers. It's that feeling where you think the controller's broken, but it's just... You have to press the trigger down harder. Because you're learning, I will pass. So all of my cards just attack at the end of turn automatically. Whatever is, I'm assuming, in front of them. But it's probably not whatever's in front of them. I don't know. River Snapper. Both of these require 2 sacrifices, so... I don't really want to play the River Snapper. I'll just win. Yeah, I think I'll win matches if the opponent just never plays. Oh, the old roguelike map. This one looks most like Slay the Spire. Just the visual of it. Hey, got a little figurine. Oh, so I'm adding to my deck random cards that I find. So this has Death Touch. I'm just gonna speak in magic terms. And a sacrificial cat. I don't know if that's even effective or helpful because I'm gonna have to sacrifice like a squirrel to bring it out. Sacrifice, spend a turn drawing a squirrel to sacrifice the squirrel to bring it out. And then you can sacrifice it to play like something of 1 blood. And then you still keep the cat on the board. So you can do another sacrifice. So it's kind of like, if you play it in the right order, you get to have extra cards out. Yeah, that one has more uses. A squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. Okay. It just gave me 2? Okay. It makes me wonder how the scroll card got in the bottle. Tip the scales with it? That either heals me or hurts them or does both. Because that's the only way the scales move. Or maybe it literally tips the scales as in, like, it gives him 6 notches and me 4. Or the other way around, maybe. So I saw in the game trailer there is, like, I am in a room that I can kind of move around in, but it's probably between games. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. Okay. I'm trying to just digest the concept of the card talking to me at first. I'm gonna see your moves ahead of time? That means you're gonna put a wolf there? And that means you're gonna go into the boulder. And there's going to be no threat at all. The sundial and 1 just means it'll 1 turn away. I've also literally played Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories last night. for like hours. I wasn't realize how practiced I am for this. So I could squirrel into sacrifice for the cat, into sacrifice for the stoat, keeping the cat, and then yeah, I think I'll try that play, and then keep the snapper in my hand. It's talking to me. Now, I don't believe the boulder is something I can sacrifice. You cannot draw blood from a boulder. How poetic. Is that Shakespeare? Stoat is similar to a weasel? Oh, okay. These stumps have a little butthole on them. A little hemorrhoided butthole. So I think the stoat's going to attack forward. R1? Oh, R1 lets me do other stuff. Why can't I just press... Okay, you can. I thought I had to, like, press R1 and then right trigger at the same time, like double fingering my controller. It ages swiftly. Wait a second. That little time symbol had nothing to do with how many turns it was going to take before it came out. That means it ages. It literally, that's a special ability it has. And I'm guessing the bat has the ability at like flight or something, where I can probably only defend from it if I also have flight, but I don't think I have any cards that do that. The cat's gonna stay there forever, I think. It's like an infinite sacrificing target. But maybe it's in the wrong spot. Alright, I don't hate Wolf. I just don't want to get rid of both of my things for no reason. I really haven't figured out any strategy yet. I feel like Stoat really wants to stay out there, though. Oh, so I can just add a point. Get a squirrel. Play the squirrel. I think that's my only option. My bat flew right over your cat. Why'd they have to talk like that? I'm about to deal a lot of damage, I think. I don't think there's damage over defense. Like, I don't think there's piercing damage. Like, I don't think that wolf is going to deal 2 damage to me because of the boulder. Like, over the boulder. It might, though. I kind of want to... There we go. The thing is, it's going to go right over the cat. And I can't move this guy. We'll just see how bad of a problem that is, I guess. Yeah, I'm at a better clock than he is, as they say in Magic. Okay. It's not as hard as I think. I'm sort of like expecting worst case scenario on the rules. That's not a bad one. I like flight. Flight goes over obstacles too. Strange stones in the mist. A worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. I don't know. Do I have to? I think I have to. When I'm looking over here, I can still move and select a different card, which is scary. I don't understand. Host. So I'm going to sacrifice the sparrow's energy and put it into another card. I'm assuming just the attack and health is transitioning over, maybe? But if you put it over to the cat, it can actually defend itself. That would be sweet. He's saying pick me, which is funny. Need help? No, I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, so the power transfers over. I guess. Having less cards in your deck is good because you just draw the ones that you want more likely. Now your canine cards can fly. So this is a real person probably trapped inside of a card. And if they're so significant, I bet that at the end of each game that you play at the table, maybe you get another soul of somebody that's trapped in the card or something stupid. So you're gonna bat and coyote, and your coyote is flying. It sucks, actually. I played the first Helldivers. Or yeah, I think I played the first one, or Helldivers 2. I didn't play the one that just came out. I played the one before that. Oh, jeez. I think drawing a squirrel is smart. I can't remember if, like, if my wolf attacks forward and it doesn't have flight, will it still attack something that has flight on their side, you know? Now that I'm done with it, it's good. It's just really long. It's got a lot to it. And it was fun playing all of it. It's a lot of people's favorite I feel like I talked about it a lot while I was playing the game. But it's got a lot more problems with it than I was expecting it to. Like, how slow it is. Like, you can't even get on your horse quickly. You can't do anything quickly. Nothing is... It kind of reminds me why I didn't really like the early Grand Theft Auto games too much, because... it's... a lot of running to get to a place, and then when you get there, you could die, and then you gotta spend like 40 minutes like cutscenes and running and horsing and... all the Rockstar games seem to have that trend. So I'm gonna have to test this. I'm gonna have to test if he doesn't have another plan for next turn or anything. So squirrel, and then squirrel in a jar, bottled squirrel. This probably isn't a great fight, because we'll kill each other. But... oh, they don't attack back. So it's not like an exchange when they fight. But why didn't I kill the bat then? Why didn't the 1 damage apply to the bat that was right there and we both have flying? Oh, it just... flying... okay. So you can't even block a creature with flying no matter what. Unless maybe you have some other ability I haven't seen yet in the game. I guess I understand. If I just get a squirrel, I'm pretty sure I'll be in good standing. Because his clock will just be 3 a turn and mine will be 6. Yeah, I'll just attack. Okay. So there's no, like, overall health bar, it seems, that, like, carries over in between each thing. Like, if your health was low in Slay the Spire or other roguelikes and you go into the next part, then it's gonna stay that spot. Seems like flying is really good. No! That's really annoying. Every card that popped up, it described to me what the card was, and then I would have to press A again to, like, continue. But since I've already seen the adder before, it didn't describe to me what it was. So when I pressed A to continue, it just selected it. So, that's... there's no way they could have seen that coming, I think. I don't know what a campfire is good for. But I think this is an altar. Or this is... Is there a way to, like, look at the board differently? I can look at my cards over here like this. I mean, maybe this isn't so bad. Like, I don't really know the card, but I didn't really want it. I don't know. I feel like I'll go to this one. Sacrifice your death touch ability. Definitely make my River Snapper worth playing now. It's like the perfect type of card for that ability. I already start with some guys? Blocks airborne enemies. Well, why are they playing a card right in front of it if they already see my board? That's bad enemy. Grizzly's 4 and 6. I can't kill that. I'm gonna need to summon my Death Toucher for that Grizz. So I could do a classic squirrel cat into wolf. And then keep the cat on the far right side. So it can survive a turn from getting hit by the Grizz. I don't know. Just want to have a good clock. I think this is the best play. Oh wait, no, I messed up. I want to put the cat on the far left side, I guess. No, this is good. I still can't summon a wolf this turn. I would need another squirrel, I think. It sucks. I hate this game. It's figuring it out. Cat. The plan was to get both of these down and then have the wolf sacrifice both, but that's not happening because I have to sacrifice the squirrel for the cat. I don't think I can sacrifice the tree. You can get blood from a tree, though. I've tried. It's a tricky one. I don't have any of my cool tricks left. And I'm kind of worried about the bear. Like, I don't know best case scenario here. Trying to think about, even if I draw the best card that I want, I think I'll lose. Because next turn the bear comes in and the bird comes in. And they both attack at the end of the turn, I'm pretty sure. 4 damage is going to come onto me. Unless I play the cat over there in the corner. And then I'm still jammed up. I don't know. Just see what happens, I guess. I don't know. So if I draw a squirrel, I can double sacrifice to get a wolf. That won't even do anything. So if I get a squirrel, I can play it on the far... I can actually try this. Squirrel on the far right. Sacrifice to get the cat there as just a blocker. And it'll stay there to block the Grizz, play the wolf out, and now I'm profiting on the damage. Okay, how much more damage do I need to win, though? 6 more? I can't get, like, an unexposed 6. And next turn, 8 is coming. I can block 4 of it with a squirrel. Where did I just hear a ring? Is that in the game? I can have 4 come in from the grizzly, and then the tree's gonna die. Then I can... So I will lose this turn, I think. Maybe pliers? It sucks that I can only get 1 card a turn. Because I can't play 2 blockers. So if I get a squirrel and I block 1 grizzly, another grizzly's still attacking me. And I'm dead. And if I draw a card, and it's like a 1 blood sigil or something, and I can play it, I think it's like totally fine to lose. It's just one of those games where you give 1,000 attempts on something, like a roguelike. But I'm still learning the rules, I guess. I'm just trying to see if there's any outs. Yeah, draw a squirrel, I'm dead. Draw any of the cards in my deck, I'm dead, I think. I have the cat that shuffled back into the deck. Actually, the only chances of me winning is if I draw the cat, actually. I draw the cat, I put it in... I sacrifice the wolf for the cat, and I put the cat in the corner on the right. No, and then I won't have 2 sacrifices for the wolf. So if I draw the turtle, I still can't play the turtle because it costs 2 blood. I don't think I have a lot of 1 blood sacrifice creatures. I have the, I have the little weasel guy, but he's not going to help me from anything. Even if I, like, use the pliers to gain 1 more health and put a squirrel down to block a grizzly, then I'm still taking 5 damage next turn because something is flying over my head and also hitting me. So I'm just dead no matter what. Let's see what I would have drawn. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Okay. Well, we're probably dying, so... Unless I can sacrifice this tree. Which I really don't think is going to happen. I can block 1 grizzly attack and then still get hit for 6. Actually, no, if I attack at the end of this turn, I'm going to have more than that amount. So my math is a little off because I have to figure out what my damage is going to be before the grizzly attacks. So I'm actually going to have 7 health. So it's probably smart to draw a squirrel instead. Because I'm going to take 9 damage next turn unblocked. I think I did have a way out if I took a squirrel. Like if a squirrel blocked and I dealt 3, they would swing back for 5, bringing me down to 2. And I'd be in the same situation again. So I'll just finish this off. I'm tired of overthinking it. I think I'm just dead. Like, I don't think that there was a way out of that with the cards in my deck. I'm trying to think of, like, every out. Alright, now I get to move around the room, though. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Oh, boy. What great graphics. Why are you like a Five Nights at Freddy's guy? I put one of the candles out. Combinations. You know, maybe I could just try every combination. They wouldn't make any of the numbers 0, so that saves a lot of... Well, they wouldn't make the first number 0. I'm going to use facts and logic. Can you preemptively open this? If you know the code? It's actually really easy to test every code. This really isn't going to take super long. Unless I have to, like, yank on the door when I got the code. I think I should start with probably the numbers that are the most likely to be it. So starting from 9 downwards is probably more likely than 1 through 5 for the first number. I don't know why. But if you're a game dev and you're choosing a 3-digit number, it's probably between 300 and 800. And I'm making that up right now. Wait, what is that sound, actually? It's... Oh, it's something else. I thought it was the tumblers. I thought they made, like, a special sound when they were on the right number. Why am I brute? Because it doesn't take that long. It's only 3 digits. And the toggling is really quick. Now, there's a good chance that I can get it, but it won't work until a certain point. But I've already gone through like a third of the numbers. Okay, it's probably in the 700s. I just feel like we're getting the more likely range. If it ends up being 561, I've got to time you out. So let's really hope it's not. Okay, looks like you're safe. Can't be pulling this is taking too long. Fast forward, please. It's like not playing the way I want you to. Let's save us all some time. It's like people that watch streams doing that, like it's a YouTube video. I don't even know if I'll have to like press a button after I know what number it is, or if it'll just click. There's a very, very good chance that I just have to get the code first. But something I really hate about some people who play games is how quickly and easily they give up on stuff that isn't even going to take that long. You see it a lot in speedrunning, where people will like try to clip through a wall for like 4 or 5 attempts, and they go, this won't work. And then somebody else finds it like 2 weeks later, and it's like, what? I was trying that wall forever. And they always tell themselves something to help themselves feel better about giving up. It's like, oh, the devs wouldn't let me do that. Like, there's no way the devs would let me into the safe. I'm not even going to try. Because that wouldn't even be possible anyway. Like, you have to convince yourself that there's 0 chance of the safe opening or something, you know. And there very well could be, but I won't know until I do it. I could also, like also 2 other variables. I might have to press a button when it's on the right 3 digits. Or I might have to stay on the 3 digits for longer than, you know, a couple frames. Oh my god, I did it. 273 or something. I don't know what I'm looking at, though. We did it, though. Kind of regret starting from 999. But thought it would be on the other side of the 500 range. The squirrel's got it in his grasp. Maybe I could have learned something from the broken clock. Well, it said it was like 273 or something, or I don't even know. No, I think it's something, but I don't know what it is. If it was poop, it would be poop. There's probably like a solve this clock puzzle and you'll get the 3 digits. It's a big kidney stone. So this is just a clock. It was like 273 or something. I couldn't remember if it was 273 or 237. Imagine you're just sitting in this room and you're looking at this table. And then you're like, you know what would make a really nice picture to really tie this room together? You know, when I look at that table, that looks really nice. Let's make that a nice screenshot. Put it over there. I wouldn't be surprised if this is where you played a game. Like in Blue's Clues, whenever they jumped inside of the painting and... Now, something people don't think about with escape room games is looking up and down. I played escape games and flash games all the time through high school and middle school. On, like, flash websites. Candlestick? Bring it here. It doesn't seem to be lighting up the room. Now sit back down. That's demanding. How about I just leave? Frankenstein's being created over there. This game is quiet. I could just attack you with these wall-mounted weapons. There's gotta be, I mean... This is gonna... Fuck. I don't even know how to do this. Like, the fast way. Because I'm not used to what button does what. Small... Okay. I get it now. Full circle. I just need to basically memorize the rhythm at this point. It's probably going to end up being a time that looks pretty cool on the clock. Like where you can see each hand of the clock individually. So I doubt that there's going to be much overlap of the hands. But at least I'll still be able to see what time it is when the answer is done. It's probably just gonna, like, give a cuckoo clock kind of opening. I've already tried all the hands at midnight, like a regular cuckoo clock should or something. More than halfway done by quite a bit here. But I'm always in the second half whenever it gets right, apparently. I'm like the Mighty Ducks, you know. We're gonna always be losing in the first half, and then we get that motivational speech. There's also not going to be much gameplay outside of the card game part, so I'm kind of enjoying just giving my ass a break from sitting at that wooden bench for a little bit, I guess. We're so close. I feel like it's just not going to happen like the safe, though. Yeah, there's no visual clue that I can see. I spent a lot of time looking at this clock, and I feel like just guessing every answer is probably my fastest bet. I don't know. Like, I've done this in escape rooms, too, where they want you to, like, do a whole lot of work for a puzzle, and they don't even realize, like... Like, you're looking for, like, a 2-digit number or something, and I'm like, I'm just gonna try every 2-digit number. You guys are weird. Because it was some escape room thing where it was like, they gave you the first number of a 3-digit combination, and then the second 2 were like scribbled out, and it was like, figure out which date it was, or which day of the month it was, or something. Because you're like, okay, we know it's April, so it's got to start with a 4. And then I was like, all right, well, it can only be, I'm not going to do the puzzle to figure out the number. It's got to be like 0, 1 through... like through 31. It's just, and April is only a 30-day month, so escape rooms are a big scam. They're really fun, but they're just so much money. They're way too expensive for what you're doing. It's just like a game show that anybody can go and play, and you're like paying to play a game show. And they're really fun, they're just so expensive. The only reward is like doing it, you know? You're not going to be given money at the end like it is a game show. It's not looking good, guys. Dang it. Well, we got one. That safe felt satisfying. Alright. Play more. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. What is that? That was one of the mistakes? You mean like me dying? Oh. Like you get to apparently die on your journey. I'll see what a campfire is. Bullfrog can attack flyers. There we go. Another wolf. I've got enough wolves. What's this campfire business all about? Okay. Warm one of the creatures by the fire. It'll enhance its power. I don't hate having a stronger cat. But my flyer being stronger could get some constant damage every turn. I feel like the cat being... I don't know. Every single card being effective matters too. And the cat's already effective, I think. Do I want a 2 damage flyer? Or a 1 damage cat? Alright. Hopefully that's the big difference maker. The trees seem to close in around you as a chill mist descended. They use the word chill like modern slang almost. Like, yo, that mist is so chill. I feel like if they're trying to speak the way they want to speak, they would have said like a chilling mist or something. Very stupid Stephen King-like semantics I'm just talking about here. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure is in my path. Okay. Hee-haw, 'twas the prospector. Oh, it's Red Dead, it's back. So I've got a boulder and you've got nothing. I don't know what the arrow means. It probably means it moves across the board. Probably means it moves across the board. I can check though. So, I don't know. Does that mean it's going to go on my side of the board if it takes that forward and turn? If it was just to the right, you would think it would just have an arrow pointing to the right, not a curve. I hate figuring stuff out and then losing a match because of it, though. Okay, the coyote's coming. I kind of want to cat and squirrel into... If I cat and squirrel into River Snapper defends the coyote. Pack Mule moves over to the right. And then I'll still have this free space over here on the left, so I can, like... I don't know, I could also just squirrel into Bullfrog to defend the coyote and kill it. But I want to hold on to that in case there's a flyer, I guess. Oh, I can't River Snapper right now anyway. I keep thinking that I can play the cat immediately. So... Squirrel. It's just it has the same stats as the squirrel, so I keep thinking it's a squirrel. It's basically a squirrel that's just looking the other way. There's probably abilities and power-ups in this game that you can take as you play that'll, like, power up all your squirrels or something. You can just have a squirrel deck. Hey, Hammer Strike. This one, somebody else picked. This one was chosen by Red Panda Seabass. And it's a randomly picked game on the Fuego 50. Just play it as they come. I think I'm just gonna play the Bullfrog. No, I think it'll be smarter if I sacrifice the squirrel, play the cat over here, sacrifice the cat, play the bulldog in the center, trade. And then next turn, I can kill whatever's out there with the River Snapper because that has Death Touch. Oh, I forget that we don't fight during combat. It's like they attack during their turn, I attack during my turn. It's like the first card game that's ever done that. It's really hard to get used to that. It's not bad. I think I still would have done like the same thing. is what I'm saying. Which is why I'm, like, I don't really have a lot of options anyway. It's not like I could have played the snapper that turn and... Well, I could have, but it would have been a waste of cards, I think. Because now I can attack the coyote. I don't think there's any problem to the pack mule, unless it's carrying something. It looks like it is, but... Okay, I think I'll squirrel. Play squirrel. Okay, good luck with that boulder, dude. Have fun with that. Good setup for the river snapper now on the pack mule. I'm gonna have to probably draw a squirrel again. No, I can maybe draw... Okay, good. I was hoping that I would draw him. So I can just sacrifice the cat. Why do you keep talking to me like that? You just gave me a hand of cards? My mule. What does this pile of shit do? This creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses the oh, okay, it's a debuff on them. Little spellbinding circle. Still draw, I probably should. But it gave me a squirrel, and I don't need one. That's probably more power than what I could have produced, so I think a wolf is great here. I just win. I could just attack now and win. Yeah, I didn't want to waste cards I didn't need. There's gold in them cards. I've struck gold. I don't think I can sacrifice a gold nugget. They look like a baby. They look like rock babies. Yeah, the cat stays there. Well, it's time to see if I can, sacrifice cards, or sacrifice these. I must be able to. But I'm not gonna read checks. I feel like you guys are just answering rhetorical questions. I wanna... I'm out of space. How can I... Oh, they have to destroy it for me. That's the only way it clears. So I'm just gonna wait. People that commentate are just thinking out loud. That's just what commentary is. You guys will know when it's an actual question that I want answered. I'll be like, hey, chat. Like, I'll specifically... like, you know, it's common sense. What's your ability, Bloodhound? Oh, so it steps in front of anybody that's going in front of an empty space. I had to read that a few times. Okay. So I guess I just have to attack it, which is fine. The wolf can fight it. The river snapper's maybe a better idea, but for some reason it doesn't have its death touch ability anymore. So I'm gonna probably... What do you do again? Okay, that's good. It'll defend on the right, and then I can take 2 damage and be fine. I also gotta think about playing which card last, because I want to play, like, if it was just no gold nuggets out here, I would play, like, a weak card, or a really strong card out first in an empty space. The Bloodhound goes in front of it, and then I'd play a weak card to get the Bloodhound away from it, so the strong card actually does the attacking directly. Yeah, I think I have 2 snappers. But my deck is empty, so I think it was the same snapper. I think he just has his death touch ability once per game or something? I don't think it's a different snapper. Oh, the Pack Mule snapper. Then where's the one that I used earlier then? They said that cards go back into your deck when they're done. So this will be a 3-turn defense on the Bloodhound over here. I kind of like the Porcupine going over there, though. Oh, he got turned into gold. I thought he just got destroyed and then replaced with gold. So... I wonder if... when the gold nugget gets destroyed... I could also... No, I kind of want to keep the Porcupine there. I'll keep the River Snapper there for a while. I'll let the Adder destroy that gold nugget. And then I'll Squirrel... I don't even know. Let's see how it plays out, I guess. Bloodhound is still, like, low on health, too, so... So I gotta place it here so it can't go in front of it, because the Adder's already in front of it. And then sacrifice both, maybe? It's a little risky. To kill the Bloodhound and then have a 3 open in that space. If I play the Skunk there, it's just a worthless Adder. but it's just a standoff with the skunk. So I think this is actually good. Wait, what? Did that say only 1% of people get it? Where's the Prospector one? Why? What the fuck? Why are they doing that? The way that PS5 does this trophy UI is so annoying. You have to scroll all the way to the bottom if you actually want to see it. So why was this not visible when I just looked at the whole list? 73% of players earned this. Defeat the Angler. 58% of players earned this. So... wait, what? How do more people do something that's further along in the game without being able to do... How is this one at 58%? Like... the math isn't adding up. If you always face the Angler before the Prospector, do most people lose against the Angler or something? And then they just get to continue and they beat the Prospector? That's the only way. I can select a rare card. Who knows if these cards are going to stay in my deck forever, though. Child 13. Does not die when sacrificed. What makes it different from the cat? I have to sacrifice my whole board for one card for this guy. Sounds stupid. Unless you can unless it's like not the number of cards that need sacrificing. I think it's like, it could be the number of like blood drops as well, but squirrels don't have blood drops. Well, I just got the Prospector one. And I got the Angler one a while ago. So I don't see... Maybe people just have it in a different order. I don't know. I'll go with Strange Larva. Carrying onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. I haven't seen what this symbol does. And then I can go to the backpack, which I also have not seen what it does yet. I feel like I could also upgrade the power of a lot of my cards on the left. Upgraded cat would be nice. And I'll still see what this double blood card does in a minute. Well, it already says I defeated the angler, like I got that achievement. I don't know how that's possible. Unless I didn't defeat the angler yet. And oh, I only have one achievement. I was mistaking a visible trophy with a with one that I've already gotten. I really still don't like that. I thought all the visible ones were ones that I got already or something. But there is a problem still here where I'm scrolling down this trophy wall that you can access immediately, and it does not show the trophy that I just got because I think it's hidden. And even though I got it, it doesn't want to show me the hidden trophy. But I don't want to do the revealing all, like, I don't want to spoil myself. But why won't it just show me the one I just got? Like, so I'd have to go to all achievements or whatever for it. I'll start left. Sparrow, cat... The mantis, huh? Strikes both left and right. So it does 2 damage, essentially. And if a bloodhound goes in front of it, that's kind of nice. It lets me implement some strategy, maybe. Just have options in my deck. Now, if I power up the mantis, it'll deal double damage, basically. But upgrading the cat is always tempting. Alright. It's not what anybody wanted. I was kind of being told that, I had every reason to believe that it was just upgrading the power of the card, and then I put a card down, upgrades the health. So if it's random, I really don't like those places. There's no benefit to them if it's random. They're not as good as I thought if it's just a random. Well, you don't. What I mean by random is you don't know until you get to the campfire. I can probably tell before I place the card on the altar, but before you actually get to the campfire itself. So sometimes in these roguelikes you want to like plan out your path ahead of time. And that one, I tried to, but I didn't know everything. First stump, kingfisher bird. Mantis ain't that bad. think this is a good time for Mantis, actually. Now, I don't know if it'll deal 1 in 2 different directions, but we'll see. Hey, it does. That means it does too. Good card. But it can't attack flyers, unfortunately. It looks like they go into the water when the turn is over. I hope that means I can just attack past them. Yes, direct attacks, nice. I probably just win again right there. But I'll draw a card. I don't know if they're gonna pull any tricks on me. Oh, if I deal, like, more damage than I need to? Overkill? Overkill reward? I keep teeth? For every overkill damage? Well, I think I still probably dealt as much damage as I could have. I can't really... Like, even if I sacked... Well, I could have played the squirrel and then sacked the bullfrog and the squirrel to play a wolf on top of the bullfrog space and dealt 2 more damage. I'll do that next time, I guess. Okay, what do these spaces do then? Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. What does this mean? Like, I have to sacrifice a creature that is worth 3 blood? Hey, Blaine. I'm liking it too so far. A random card with a cost of 2. I'm okay with that. But I don't like the random part. Wait, there was no sacrifice actually had to be made. I was just literally given a card of the cost of 2. I didn't even give up a card. It said you have to make a sacrifice. I don't know why it said that. I don't see much benefit in moving around either. Like, a card that moves like that. Okay, hopefully this one ups the power. It does. 1 plus to attack. Let's actually double power the cat. Strange larva, squirrel, wolf, river, snapper. Oh, whippersnapper. It's just what I want to say when I look at it. Bee. It's kind of a nice ninja bee. Oh man, my posture isn't great. Okay. Grand Fur. We're gonna stop the bee for 3 turns. Only 5 health either way is crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if the scale changes as the game progresses hours and hours down the road. Like if it's 10 health on each side or something. I want to know more about the strange larva. So I'll play it. You better turn into, like, the ultimate great moth, like Weevil Underwood. It's gonna turn into the perfectly ultimate moth or something. I'll stock on squirrels, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have any solid squirrel defense right away. I can play as many cards as I want a turn, so I don't need to, like, play a squirrel now in preparation of next turn. But I'm really hoping this fucking thing evolves into something nice soon. Because I'm about to take another 1 damage. I don't know what this thing's gonna turn into. We'll find out. Hopefully it's like 4 and 4 at least. Because I'm actually about to take 2 damage. That's a lot. Oh, 7 and 3. Get fucked and it flies. Oh, you're so dead. Like this, this turn. Okay. I don't know. Do I draw from my deck? If I do, then I can maybe sacrifice that squirrel and also get a flyer on my side. I actually win this turn if I just use the pliers, but I don't want to use them if I don't have to. Ugh, frickin' can't play anything now. So I'm about to deal 7, and I'd win if I use the pliers. Is there a way that I can see what the board looks like? Like the map? Altered deck. I haven't unlocked that yet, I think. Because if I know what the board looks like, then I'll know if I might get, like, a replacement item soon. I know that it splits off into 2 directions. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn, because I think I'm still on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, I still win. But, like I said earlier, maybe I should have, like, I don't think I had the chance to play anything that could have dealt more damage there to get more teeth. Do I want another card in my deck? I need cards that cost 0. That's not gonna happen, though. Wolf Cub's not bad, but I don't know if it's like... I think I just do need more 1-star things. Or... because I keep filling up my hand with stuff that I can't play fast. This will probably give me an item. I think that's what the backpack means. Yes. I don't understand. Yields 3 blood, so it means I can sacrifice it for worth of 3 things. Sacrificial goat. Can I sacrifice... Chat can actually answer this. If I sacrifice him, can I play something that's like 2 and 1? Like 2 different cards? Like, does the... I think you sacrifice, like, when you play the card itself. Like, if I was going to play a wolf and I selected this to be the sacrifice for the wolf, it's not like there would be one floating blood drop afterwards. It just doesn't feel like that kind of game. Oh, I have this thing. What's this? Oh. Choose one. I don't know, this seems pretty strong. Bottle scroll seems to be nice. Oh, so it's like an item refill spot. See, that's why I could have used my pliers if I knew it was coming, but I didn't need my pliers anyway. Okie doke. Raven egg is gonna crack into Raven. Just have this weird hunch. There's a wolf coming on the left. Coyote. And it's just gonna attack whatever's in front of it. Right away. Yeah, that might be my best bet. Cool. Should probably take out the Raven egg before they have 2 flyers on me. I could do that with the River Snapper, though. I could also River Snapper the Coyote on the far left. Maybe I do that next turn or something. Looks like the Sparrow is going to replace the card on the right. How can they, like, play a card ahead of time, even if... Like, are they just going to overlap it? I guess I'll find out. So I either play Wolf right there or River Snapper on the far left. And I can maybe keep the Bullfrog. This isn't great. About to deal 3 damage. And then they're about to deal another 3 in return. And then I'm going to block 1 hit from the River Otter. And it's not going to kill it because we don't fight. So I could just play a squirrel out on the far left to block the coyote. I think it's going to be close, but I'll try something. Get 3 back. And then they deal 3 as I expected back to where I am. And then I have my second squirrel here lined up. And then I can River Snapper over this coyote spot. And now I'm in a better place than before. Just dealing 1 damage to whatever's in front of me. They're dealing 2. Well, now they're on full hide. But the clocks are getting closer to being matched up now. That's better. Now I could summon something that maybe deals more damage than the snapper. But I don't think I could possibly summon anything that could kill. So, not taking damage is the same thing as dealing damage, since our health bars are shared. So if I play a squirrel out to defend, then I kill next turn for sure. It's not bad, but my deck's getting filled up with cards now. More stuff? I didn't really use anything, but an extra squirrel would be really handy. I should have saw on the map that there was another backpack coming up. Just make the cards that I have even stronger. While also sacrificing another card on my deck. Could I make it so the mold transforms? I think I want to... I don't even know. give a stronger creature the splitting ability, but I don't know what moves can be transferred. I'm gonna clamp my dick in here and just see what happens. Right on the table. Why can't I just play this game the way I want to play it like that? To get a judge in here, he's cheating. I don't know. I don't know what moves can be transferred over. Like... That's a lot of saw traps, or just, he gets people that are just the biggest gooners ever. Just fat, dumb guys. And they're just... They spend the first 30 seconds of the trap panicking, like, oh god, oh god. And then the last 15, like, okay, I can do this. And then they scoop out their eye or whatever it is, and they were too late and they die. Yeah, I don't know if I can, like... put this splitting ability on the cub. I just don't know what my options are here. I kind of want to sacrifice the elk, but... So I don't want to draw it. Then I guess I'll put its abilities on something. Or is the card on top getting sacrificed? I think the card on the bottom stays. It's been a while since I did one of these. Whatever. Just do this. Whatever happens. Okay, apparently the elk stays. Whatever I thought was wrong. Okay. Great. The top card stays. There is no imprinting process. The bottom card gets sacrificed. And now I have an elk that I don't know what it does. It's an elk that burrows and moves around. Which is fine, I guess. I guess I can have both abilities. But not every card I had was able to, like, take the imprint. And I don't know what would have happened if I imprinted the baby wolf and it transformed, but it'd still have the ability. The smoke. You don't want this smoke. Oh, I'm fighting the angler now. Go fish. I've played Go Fish before. So this is the angler. I was just being stupid and misreading trophies earlier. The smoke. It's like a squirrel. I just have a squirrel. I mean, that might be better. I'd sacrifice a flame for a squirrel. Kingfisher, do not care, bad clock. I can just already set in a 3 damage clock to the side. The thing is, I could, Bullfrog and Wolf Club in this turn. I think. There we go. I'm gaming. Which fish? Hard choose. Why'd they say it like that? Why do I have the fishing hook on me? Oh, is he chose... Wait, what? He's gonna... Oh, he's ready to hook something. He's just gonna kill my creature, which is better to choose the bullfrog than the wolf, I guess. I'm okay with that. That means I have to sacrifice the bullfrog now before it's a problem. I don't think he's choosing that space. I think he's choosing the bullfrog. And I think I just won also. Like, I'm dealing 3 damage to him this turn with the wolf on the empty space. But he's got 2 flame spots. And I'm afraid that after I beat him once, he's gonna turn all my cards into something. Like stupid fish or something. So, I think I'm just gonna pass to kill him. Instead of oversharing the hand. Alright, full grizzly attack though. So having all my creatures fly to kill him right now is not gonna work. I feel like this is just a... You have to lose. I don't know if there's a way out of this. That's why I'm not really upset about it. I think this is a scripted loss. I can't kill all those things. I would have to draw, like... the Death Touch Turtle, play a squirrel, no, it already made me lose earlier with the Grizzlies, but maybe it wants me to lose like both my Candlelights because I'm not really fully dead yet or something. Just thinking about my outs. I want to be truly convinced I have no way out. So play a squirrel, or get a squirrel, play a squirrel, and then I can have a wolf down. And then all 3 of my creatures die, and he attacks with the grizzly, and then I have no cards in hand. No cards out there. So draw... I drew the snapper. Drew the snapper. Yeah, I don't see how this is happening. That's cool, I put one of my own teeth in. I think this is winnable. But I don't think it is because they're all, like, flying blockers. Like, if you had the right items before this fight happened, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a beatable part. But they can block all the incoming damage. Like, even if I make them fly, they can block flyers. And I'm about to take so much damage. It's all over. Man, I wish I could just play 8 grizzly bears at once. If only I was better at the game, darn. Yeah, it's probably like Heishin and Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Like, you could beat him if you get really lucky. Like, the guy you're scripted to lose to. It's Asylum Demon in Dark Souls. You can beat him when he first falls on you. You get a little reward if you do. My very own death card. This looks like the blank cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That they would trap Yugi's grandfather onto. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Choose a card to draw the cost from. I don't know what it means by, like, to draw the blood cost from it. Wolf. Oh, I get to, like, customize my own card or something. Power and health, the numbers. Probably the River Snapper numbers, those are great. Extract the sigils. Gotcha. Well, what happens to this thing over time? If it starts out as a 1/6 with 1 turn, I wonder what this thing could... I want to test this. The transformation sigil. Oh, I'm turning myself into a card? Gooner. Are you ready? Okay, Triple H is taking the picture. How many people would, like, turn off this game instantly if they realized it was, like, accessing a camera somewhere? Like, like they actually see their picture on the screen, like, sitting back in a chair. And then they get a screenshot like this. That they have to look at the rest of their, like, 30-hour playthrough of this game. Every time they draw a Gooner, it's just... it's just some kind of, like, zoning out playing a script. They actually screenshot your face like you're using a smartphone or something. People would literally restart their playthrough or never play the game again if they had to look at their face all the time like that. They just see the most Ben Affleck face ever. Like... Jesus, do I look like that? God. Oh, the opossum. Some people call those, like, opossums. It's just possum, but with, like, an before it. Like, opossum. It's basically like saying possum. Like, oh, there's a possum over there. I don't know what a bone is, though. When it dies, I gain 2 bones. Maybe they're like cards in my hand that I can play as, like, sacrifices? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. By the way, we're just instantly playing again. I'm not allowed to get up from the table this time. I can't walk around. Okay, this is going to be a crazy opening play, but wait. Is this going to cost 2 bones to play it? I don't... I'll have to find bones somewhere. It's 3 damage right off the bat. When do we dig? Just dig a hole in the center of the cabin to get out of here? When's my character going to eat food? I still have the same rewards from the last game. But my cards aren't powered up anymore. I still have the same items, I just don't have the same power-ups on, like, the stoat. So I can either play the stoat. Oh, Atlantis. I can't. I'm not going to get any Atlantis references. I'm sorry. I think I'm just... I don't know. I gained a bone because they died. Scrolls are made of 1 bone. I have like no cards in my deck again. I think I sacrificed the squirrel for the bulldog, and then make the opossum on the far right. But the stoat dies. Yeah, I'll just try this. The stoat's gonna die anyway. I think I'm just blocking 3 health from being taken from me. It's not like I'm gonna kill the rattler back with the stoat. So if I kill the stoat and the possum to summon the wolf, then I'm dealing 4 damage to him, and then my clock is only a little bit better. I wish I could move cards around. Yeah, the stoat's saving me from taking 3 damage, which is the same thing as dealing 3 damage. And it also dealt damage on that turn. I forgot about that little part. I only deal 4 damage. I have a really slow clock right here. I don't know, he could be out of cards too, but I feel like that just doesn't happen. I'm going to Pliers. Squirrel. Wolf. Attack. So I feel like I just want to use item spaces because I'll get more items soon. Exactly, like I'm getting an item soon. You forgot my figurine. It's next to the safe. Oh, the safe is open now. They finally let me, I guess it was covered in stinky stink. And a key. Okay. What? So whose side needs to win? My side? Why can't you go up? I guess you're already up there. Oh, well, why can you go up, but the other guy can't? Well, this guy's flying. This guy blocks flyers. I'm dealing 4 damage. And then I'm killing this guy. And then these guys move up. I think there's going to be 2 different turns. Yeah, it is. Oh, I guess I can see, like, there's metal lines between them. There's not really a lot of other options here. Oh, I can bring them over to my side even more than I thought I could. Took their creature. Do I want to fight with their creatures, though? I don't really see how that second column was stopping me. So they're adding them to my deck and making them available for future challengers. But are they only adding them to my current deck for this current run that I'm on the table? Like this current match, current game? That makes me feel like I can either hold off on opening these safes until I have a really tough game, or I can go back to these safes and boxes every game. And they'll always be here. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand what the bug symbol means. I don't know if it's like like just code, and I have to figure out what the variable stands for, because I think it just stands for 1. This doesn't really follow the same rules as the game board does. Kinda does. I don't know how I could deal more damage, though. How is that still 4 out of 5, though, if there's a blocker coming down? I don't understand this too much. The tail breaking off ability might be relevant as well, but I can't tell. I don't know what that is. I feel like there's a lot of stuff here that I wasn't supposed to know for a while, because I just guessed the safe combination and it led me to all of this, so... I'd probably know what a lot of these things meant if I, played with cards that had these things. So that's just 1 damage over there on the right. But maybe if they, like, work as a colony, they deal more damage, and that's the trick or something? Like, deals more damage for every other ant that's attacking, maybe? I don't know. He is doing +1 damage for every other ant in its row. I thought I did that combination, though. That's why I wasn't really sure if that's how the ants worked. That's a split off. So I want these fields free, but it can't be, I guess. This ability doesn't really matter. What? So do I want to, like, weaken my own guy or something? I don't think this ability is affecting this guy yet. I don't know. I know that like porcupine ability lowers the attack of anybody attacking it, but like I don't see how that makes the mantis deal more damage. I haven't met her. The wood carving is meaningless. In time, I'll understand. Hey, I have this card. Wolf in a Cage card. I put on another candle. Does that mean I'm going to get the smoke? It's actually sucking the smoke out from the candle. So did that give me a smoke card? Hummed. Yeah, these are probably as is. What's going on over here? It's not much I can really do. I'm just looking at it. Can't seem to get a time that I need on the clock. I feel like this and the clock are going to have to do with each other. And maybe that's why the time on the clock isn't guessable yet, because it could be ever-changing depending on the numbers across the board or something. I don't know, though. A tome? Tome with all the information on it. Oh, so I can go back and it'll tell me what, like, all the things do. So what does that ant symbol do? Am I correct in the assessment? The number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. I guess if it's in the back row, it's not on my side of the table yet, even though it literally is. So maybe they should change the wording on that. Because if they're in the back row, they're not on my side of the table yet, like, according to the game. What else is interesting? Trinket bearer can be on cards as well. And this card's bearing the sigil. Random sigil. Put small creatures like squirrels into its orbit. There's not much of space on the board, so I'm just guessing they'll go to the side of the card. There's a lot of people that played this game that I'm surprised would be, like, now that I've played this game, the people that I know who like, my friends, peers who I've known who have played this game, now that I've played it, I'm kind of surprised that they would play a game like this, you know? Like, this is my kind of game. I like escape rooms. I like card games like Magic, and I played Yu-Gi-Oh! A bunch as a kid, and I still play, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! On, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. And I still like and play Magic as much as I can. And then on top of that, I also really like roguelikes, like Slay the Spire. And I've been playing a lot of Backpack Hero recently. Backpack Hero is a really fun game I recommend for you guys. I've been playing that on PS5. It just came out on PS5 recently. It's been out for a few months, though, on PC. Omni Strike. Will strike each opposing space that is occupied by a creature. It will strike directly if no creature. Oh, force. Okay. It's even better than the triple strike, but I don't know why they, like, bifurcated and trifurcated strike. And then you gotta skip past a couple. And then you get to Omni Strike. I don't know why they put, like, 4 or 5 cards in between. Oh yeah, Isaac. I don't play it anymore because they just added so much stuff. Isaac is probably the best one. Until they just overdid it with... There's too many items now. There's too much going on. It doesn't feel like Isaac anymore. There's so much going on. There's like so many characters. There's like too many different endings. Every floor has way too many things going on. Like, too many things to think about and balance. And it already was complicated. And now they're adding... It's overcomplicated. And like it... Like, after Rebirth was a good update, but then... They've added like 4 or 5 more patches with items and updates, and... Most of the items are useless. Is there anything else I need to know? Bearing the sigil perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. Oh. Like a caveman. I liked Spelunky, but I think you moved just way too quickly. It was like a... It was a hectic... Like... It's a very hectic game. It's not really like you think one move out at a time. I like it, but it's, like, it's still... It's a skill-based game, mostly. Like, it comes down to how fast you can move around with him, how accurate you are. It's like Cave Story, but with a lot less health. Like, stealing from the shopkeeper, you probably just die instantly, unless you're a god at the game. I knew some people that were really good at Spelunky, though. Oh, leader's nice. Brittle, okay. Oh, this creates a squirrel. So Bellus is pretty good. I'm going to look out for Bellust. Stone is good against death and stinky. There's some ink on this page. I'm pretty sure I can't read all the text, but I think it means that if I play it in front of a creature, then we swap damage and health. Oh, what would a creature have with a bell on it? I know the last 2 words on the top right are probably equal to. Equal to the number of cards in my hand. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's good too. I don't know if that's good. That's good. I think I'd prefer each battle than a battle. I can also see what all the items are before I find them. Lose all their sigils. If they get, like, poisoned or something, maybe. I don't know. Oh, the Hook would take it as their own. Oh, so he needs to die for the possum to come out? Nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. Okay. They skip their turn. That's really powerful. That's the same thing as you just get an extra turn. Clockwise? Does that mean I can have cards from the front move back to the back? Like one in the top right will go to the bottom right? Oh, I can just cut up one of their cards. I'll just give them a kill. I don't know how much weight I would put on the scales with a special dagger. Maybe like a finger. How many teeth do I have that I can pull out and put on there? I must be like a shark, just layers. Boulder in a bottle. I draw a pelt card. I don't know what that's gonna do. Haven't seen a pelt card yet. Surprisingly, even though you're not playing, we're still having fun. Where's water? I haven't drank anything this stream. Scratches in your throat you feel like instantly. You don't really feel them building up over time. It's a really quiet area of the game too. They create other creatures, but they still have the same stats as squirrels. So I'm just calling them squirrels. The rabbit card makes a squirrel. Bees are nice. Touch of death. Two, 7, 3. Hey, there's the safe combination, by the way. Now we can finally go open that safe. Nothing in there. Let us continue. Let us actually not. Because I just have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a few minutes. It's going to go over to the BRB screen. And I'm actually enjoying the game. I want to stretch and chug some water, go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Thank you guys for watching so far.
From Sony's PlayStation come the greatest hits, all your old favorites.
Like the soft sounds of swarming missiles.
And the gentle crack of Sophia's whip.
Even the hilarious antics of Sweet Tooth, that lovable clown.
All for just $24.99 each. But wait.
There's more? Oh.
That's right. The PlayStation is a mere $149. And you can also get leading titles.
Like Crash Bandicoot and Jet Moto.
For just $49.99 and less.
You are not ready.
The dead? The dead ain't gotta worry about this mess. Our world, she's done. But there's a way to put her back together. So better get ready, cause Mother only knows what's out there floating on them rocks. Beasts what don't know up from down. Fragments of the old world. You bring them back. And together, we're gonna build something grand. And remember, you ain't in this alone. That's a promise.
What are we looking at here?
We're looking at Boomer. This is Boomer. He's got the biggest mouth of them all. He's the whale shark. Say hello to that round mound of pound and his power slam. Very deadly. He loves to tenderize the competition before he eats him. Then we've got Sledge the Hammerhead. Sledge the Hammerhead loves to floor the competition with the flying headbutt. You got me? He's the leader of the street sharks. He's a great warrior. He's got the real shark skin, and his special power is the right hand roundhouse punch. He sends the competition to a watery grave. Boom! Death. I want to show you something up close and personal. I've got something here with such fantastic detail, it's going to blow you away. Head shark! Good shush! Rocky Balboa action.
Without a doubt, our Warhammer is a fearsome weapon to meet. The heavy hammerhead is drop forged out of 5150 steel and differentially heat treated for the ultimate in toughness. It comes with steel langettes to prevent an opponent from severing its 30-inch hickory handle.
That's with the hammer side of a Warhammer. Look at that. Would you want to be wearing that? Look at the, I don't know if the camera can see in there. There's like 7 or 8 cardboard boxes backing this thing up, and I crushed probably 4 or 5 of them into nothingness and ripped that giant hole through that mail. That's with the hammer. But you never want me to do this. Well, I wouldn't want that to be my face. I'd say that's pretty much done for your head. And it crushed in the chest pretty good. But it's the spike that does the trick. There's no resisting the spike. You can't take that in the noggin. Even this awesome 15th century armor can't resist the power of Cold Steel's Warhammer.
This game has not yet been rated.
That's the thing that shocks most people. You know, they think of a video game as a few people in their garage, and you say, no, this is 50, 60 people for 3.5 years. Like, what? A lot of people, I think that video games are, you know, purely kids, so it's like a toy. So, you know, why would you put that much effort into something that's a toy? I was the kid. I was writing games when I was, you know, 12, whatever, and the other kids in the block would say, you know, I'm going to play quarterback for the Cowboys, and I'd be like, I'm going to make video games, and everyone's going to play them. Like, you dork. Go back to the chess club. Who's laughing now? Yes, I was in the chess club.
Batman Arkham Asylum coming soon on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and games for Windows.
Mr. Sandman, I'm so alone. Bum, 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 bum. Don't have nobody to call my own. Bum, bum, so bum, bum. Please turn on your magic.
what's inside the orange box. The best game of all time.
Okie dokie. Oh, I still have... So, while I was on the BRB screen, I accidentally went to the main menu and then had to go right back in. So... So I guess I didn't save my progress. But all I have to do is just get this stuff and skip their dialogue. I already know how to solve the puzzles. I didn't even, like, as I picked up my controller, my analog stick hit my hand, and it, like, that's the only button I pressed, and I somehow went to the main menu because of that. So let me just do these real quick. What? I just broke it. Yeah, what was the ruling on this one? I don't remember why that works. Something about the lizards being good. I can't remember. The tail stays and the gecko moves right. How would that matter here? Because I just won this by accident or just now. It's the... So he just moves over to the right, and then I would have two different creatures with good attack power out there. And then this one. This one I needed to slow down and figure out why it worked again. I'm pretty sure this means that it's... I thought this one lowered the attack of any creature in front of it. Or lowered the health or something. Oh no, it was like... Every time it attacks you... they take 1 damage or something? Yeah, Stinky's the debuff. I think every time something like this gets attacked, like the porcupine, then you take damage. Let me just try stuff. There's really not a lot of options anyway. I think it was like giving them a creature is good. I can't remember why. There's a mantis on the third column that is now hitting 2 free spaces. And it's not powered up at all. Actually, the gecko's moving over to the right. So the gecko 3 columns in moves to the right, apparently. When combat happens, I'm guessing. So this guy gets to hit anybody it wants, or gets a free hit over here. And then this mantis also hits... I don't see how 5 damage comes from this, though. Isn't the gecko moving? But doesn't the gecko move, though? Isn't the gecko moving over to the 4th column? I thought that's what the moving gecko meant. I just don't see how that mattered. Oh, hitting it triggers it to move over? And so do things happen from left to right? So I trigger the gecko to move. And doesn't this mean I take damage? I think this means if I hit it, I take damage. Like the one with a spike symbol. I can't tell, though. So this is hitting this guy and the gecko, though. But maybe this ability isn't what I think it is. I think I am hitting the gecko with this guy, so he should be moving over to the right. I don't know, I gotta consult the book. Confused about a symbol. So I'm hitting the one on the left and taking damage, and then the mantis dies before it hits the gecko. So the gecko stays still. And then... okay. So it's that... I thought it did both the hits at the same time. It really does from left to right with everything. That's what I didn't realize, I guess. Like, even when it's doing attacks, it doesn't attack at the same time. So if it does like a quad attack, it'll attack like 1, 2, 3, 4, like not just one attack at once. Yeah, that's hard to explain and understand. Okay. It's a real bone run here. Returns to my hand after dying. I don't think I... Sure. There weren't great options. Yeah, I assume it's always left to right, my perspective. Okay, stink bug is in my deck now. Okay. Hey, hard enough. What's he gonna play? Skunk and Sparrow. Opposing a card bearing this loses a power. Okay, so that's the debuff is the stinky poop. So, be a bad place to put the stoat, I guess. It wouldn't be a bad place to put the stink bug. Over there. Oh, that's a bone card. Put the stoat there then. Wolf is cool. The Sparrow's gonna defend the stoat. Or the... Yeah, I'm gonna hit the stoat with the Sparrow. I mean, hit the Sparrow with the stoat. And then... But the Sparrow just keeps getting to hit me each turn. The Skunk doesn't deal any damage. Nice. Back in the game. Wow, they're just dead. Huh. It just only does defense. I still win no matter what. I just want to see how much damage I can possibly do. But it seems like I don't want to waste stuff just for that. So I can either get items or an upgrade afterwards. I think I want to go to the right after this part. Hey, Freeze Cube. Less cards in my deck, the better. More powerful cards, the better. I don't like cards that move around like that. Elk is dumb. Gooner. Look, there I am. So my character has a cowboy hat? When my picture got taken, apparently I was wearing a cowboy hat. So it's going to grow into a more powerful card after one turn on the board. Yeah, we're taking that. We'll make it better somehow. So you keep the card on top and you sacrifice the card on bottom. Ant Queen? I feel like he's telling me that because there might be more to access now. Unless the answer to the clock is whatever is already on the board here. Like 1:02. That's not even a time that I could put on here. I can only do 5-second increments. And I can't do zeros. Yeah. I don't think that there's going to be 2 clues in the book. There's one for the safe, but it's probably the only clue. the sigil? I forget. Oh, it's a actual... It's like a mini boss. He lost some of his memory in the flash. Oh, so he was turned into a card just like how Gunnar is. And this is the picture that was taken of him. So this guy's got a magical camera that can just turn things that he takes pictures of into cards. I wonder how he found some of these creatures. Like what kind of ecosystem we would have to be in. I kind of want to save that, but it's good for Gunnar. It's good for the goose, it's good for the Gunnar. Skink. What's he gonna play? A weird coyote that... I don't know, I think that means forward and to the right, not just to the right. But I can't tell. It feels like I have to play perfectly every game, but I probably don't. I'm gonna play a squirrel somewhere and then sacrifice it for either the skink or the worker ant. I don't have a lot of options. And... I think the skink should go where the coyote is. Oh, that gives me a bone, too. It's pretty good. And then now the skink's gonna kill the coyote, which is a nice setup. I need to draw a card first. Oh, I can't skip that? I have to do it in that order. Cockroach. How many does this give me? 4 bones? I don't need it. I don't want to waste items I don't need, but I feel like I'm still gonna get more items soon. It's perfect for the cockroach. I attack the porcupine, it goes to 1-on-1, the porcupine attacks back, it just kills the skink. I'll just leave that area then. Maybe I'll go more center. Yeah, I'll just play the cockroach in the center. think he's out of cards. If I finish it the slow way, then there's a chance that I can get more teeth. I think that's just the way to go. There's another talking card. It's probably in the clock that I don't know how to open. For the chance at the most overkill, I did the math. I just play nothing this turn. There we go. It's kind of what I want. But I don't have any 2 bone cards to play at the end here, so... More teeth. A bear trap. What kind of pelts do you have? Take a pelt, free of charge. So R2 is leave? R2 looks like the hand symbol. I don't know the difference. Like, I can't zoom in on them or anything. But it looks like I can trade in these teeth I have for the pelts. And I have 4. Okay, weird. Right trigger just means I'm done, apparently, there. Oh, they're useless in a fight? I hope I don't draw them. Well, I think I need some items. Squirrel's pretty good. Destroying one of their cards is pretty good too. God, my neck is killing me today. Coyote, porcupine. It's like the same fight from before. If I put something in front of the porcupine now, it'll just be attacked by the... in front of either thing, it'll just be attacked right afterwards. So I want to play a creature after it goes in there. So I want to play middle right now, I think. I can actually play my whole hand, which is good. It would actually be better if the coyote was in the third column like it was last time. Because then the skink could dodge it. So maybe I'll put the skink on the left. Oh, it's gonna double dodge. That's pretty sweet. It actually doesn't have the ability anymore. Tails are supposed to regenerate, though. Oh, man. If I keep doing that, my nose is gonna make me sneeze. I can bullfrog into killing the coyote. And the tail is something I can sacrifice now for the stoat. The skink is really good for that reason. Total misplay, thanks. Yeah, there seems to need to be more about the caged wolf card. There is a wolf cage in the room. I can play you for free. Should I? Yeah, right in front of the sparrow is actually a really smart play. Because then I'm going to weaken the flying attack coming in. Man, I probably can't stream for too long because my neck and back are killing me. It's not even like a posture problem anymore. I wonder if I can like try to lower my chair and then apply the burger method. Just seems impossible. Sacrifice for better stuff or more squirrels? I don't think there's any way I could win this turn. There's no need to, either. Do you want me to play the caged wolf? I can try to play the caged wolf. I'm kind of trying to see what would happen. But I'm just gonna win. Like, if I got all 3 of the talking cards on the table, but, like, the Caged Wolf doesn't seem like a talking card, though. Oh, now there's a skull over here. With some teeth in it. Thank you. God, I just... Infinite pain. Could, like, lay on my stomach, but... that's not possible while streaming. Maybe I gotta, like, play this game in comfy chair. For the next time I play it. I'll try to set that up. It's such a quiet game, though. There's nothing else to this thing. I've blown out all the candles. Yeah, it definitely is. I just want to still have face cam on, though. I gotta figure out a good orientation for that. I had a good one when I was doing, like, Marvel's Spider-Man. The wolf was... in this one? No, the wolf was in the last one, I think. And, but I don't know. I don't see the importance of where it was. Getting a phone call from someone off the call back later. I don't know. There's more to this room, and I bet I could solve it right now. But I don't see any puzzles, really. It looks like the wolf obviously goes on this thing. On that space on the left. But I don't see how the cage releases off of this wolf. Maybe, like, all 3 candles have to be lit or something? So maybe, like, I just need to win 3 games or something? I don't know. But then there's the clock as well, and then this is unfinished. So, we'll see. It's probably just progress keeps unlocking more stuff. Like, that skull just appeared. Hey there, Joe. God. Alpha. And then that claw swipe ability. Oh, that's a really good power. Anytime after you've beaten a boss, it just fills up with teeth. That's pretty cool. Taking the alpha. Yeah, I didn't know Inscryption was like all these things, like escape room, roguelike, slay the spire type of thing. But I like all those things. Wait. It's gonna give it 2 more health if it's by the fire. Stop this. Oh. I'll give it to the alpha. Drink water? Alright. I had the option over here to drink Gatorade. I chose the water. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop soonish so I can just chill my back and neck out, but I'll finish this guy out here. There could be more after this fight, too. I don't know. The grotesque figure is... Oh, it's the Prospector again. Oh, the Prospector's the first floor boss, I think. Just guessing, I think. And then he's gonna turn all my creatures into gold after the first part. That's what he does. Wait, I have smoke in my hand. Is that because he blew out one of my candles? Or because I blew out a candle? It's probably because he blew out a candle. Yeah. I can't death touch the pack mule. But I've got Gooner Worker Ant combo. It's so weird. So many options. Skink is good. Just not yet. What? What? It doesn't say that it can't cut up thick cards. Ah, that's dumb. I guess it says you can cut up one of the... Like, just let me cut the pack mule then. That's dumb. Just can't cut up the pack mule because it's too thick. Is that how they want to balance the game? Just have the cards not be accurate to the descriptions? Is there lag? Oh, so many bones. He wanted to say something. Having more than one power doesn't matter right now, so I'll just leave that as is. Gunnar flipped and became stronger. Oh, I love that. Now, I can't have that guy run away. So Gunnar's gonna deal 3 damage now. And he's just gonna keep moving along. I don't know if the pack mule will actually get off the board if I don't kill it in time. Because no one's killing this boulder. I'll have the worker ant deal 1 damage to it. Maybe it's not as thick anymore. I just still can't cut any of his cards yet. Turn them into gold. Alpha's good. But I can't do anything. Because these are gold rocks that they need to break first, I think. I have lots of bones, which is kind of why I want to draw cards. How to break the cage, huh? I think I need to have somebody kill the wolf. And then the cage in real life breaks as well. I'm guessing that's how. I don't know, though. I'm just guessing. I don't want to use a boss as an experiment to kill it, though. I'm not going to be able to kill the pack mule full of cards. I'm just going to have to deal with the bloodhound. I can maybe scissor the bloodhound. Yeah, I'll probably scissor the bloodhound. Then play the alpha. Stink bug's just as good as the alpha right now, actually. Oh, it goes back. I didn't really see that. That's good to know, I guess. Pelts. Pelts are useless until I go to the pelt salesman. Probably after bosses. I can't really do much anyway. I'm just gonna attack the pack mule for 1. And then wait until they break some more gold nuggets. I don't have anything stronger I can play. There's no reason why I would get rid of the stink bug. Great. Someone didn't shuffle the deck. It's not death touch if I kill it. Maybe I can play these. But if they die, are they dead forever? You can answer that, chat. I feel like I don't want to play them so they don't die. But it looks like I can just play it as a sacrifice for something else, like a... I don't know. My nose is itchy. Oh, they... Oh, okay. Oh, man. My nose is so itchy. I've got allergies. Alright. Oh, it powers up my gold nugget. I didn't know a gold nugget could be powered up. So I should have done the alpha last turn. Because it would have powered up the surrounding enemies. Also, why is this nugget... Oh, I thought it had power of 2. They can attack. The alpha's so good. Well, let's kill him. What is the cannot sacrifice symbol? The dagger? I thought that was on like a lot of cards that you could still sacrifice though. I don't know, like... Is that what the claw means then? That you can sacrifice things with a claw? I thought the claw just symbolized like the attack power. I don't know. Probably sacrifice 2 things to bring out the wolf. No. And then sacrifice... And then bring out the bat for free. Is 2 more damage than I would have done. It sounds like somebody is like clanking ice in a glass, like a glass of iced tea. long elk. Y'all I gave her that long elk. I like the larva. I really do like the larva. Does it save between them? Do I have to save? I think it auto-saves. Because I've gone out to the main menu before and it just stayed saved. I have to somehow get the cage off of my... off of the wolf. Okay, cool. Save 42 seconds ago. I didn't read that text. Alright, that's gotta be it for my first session of this game. I wish my back and neck felt a little bit better, but I'll make sure that they can feel better for longer. This is definitely a game where it's very low intensity. You don't have to, like, stay responsive all the time. You don't have to, like, be on guard for, like, a bandit, like in Red Dead or something. You can just chill and think things through. So it's definitely a comfy chair kind of game. I gotta get my armchair over here and have those kind of sessions. Hopefully I can still keep the webcam going, because I would like that. But yeah, and I don't think I'm bad at this kind of a game. It's got, like, escape room elements built in. The problem with Twitch and streaming games like this is it's very vulnerable for, like, my commentary, for someone to be hearing it and go like, oh, I'll make, like, they don't even think about it. They're just like, I'm gonna help him because that'll make his experience better. But that, like, that's not, you know, how games are meant to be played, you know? It's like if you watched a movie, you wouldn't want to have somebody sitting next to you explaining everything that's going on, you know? The person who made the movie didn't intend on that. No, you didn't do that, but it's just it's a fear with Twitch, you know? It's like people playing Dark Souls or Elden Ring for the first time. Those games are huge when it comes to backseating. You really want to give them information that'll make their situation better, and you don't think, like... And it's like the worst thing that you can do, but at the same time, the person doing it just thinks that they're helping, you know? And that's the dumbest thing to see in chat afterwards, is those people that are like, I was just trying to help. Like, stop. I will not be guilted by you. I was just trying to help. And they all have, like, there's people in chat that are like, dude, I can tell the difference. I'm not going to answer any of your rhetorical questions, Bubbles. I've got this. And then they answer, like, rhetorical question, like, their definition of what a rhetorical question is, like, versus... Like, if I actually want a question answered by chat, I will make it very obvious. Like, I'll be like, chat, help me out with this one. Like, I'll actually address you. So... Like, when I was opening up the safe and stuff, or I was worried that somebody would just tell me the code because they would think that it would make the whole experience better. Like, let's save him some time. He'll appreciate this. Like, like, no. Okay, but this is the world's worst main menu, by the way. So this isn't going to get the game any extra points. But this game's probably going to get a pretty decent ranking as long as I keep enjoying it. But that's it for me today. I don't think I'm going to give a raid out or anything. I'll see who's live, I guess. Oh, I'll raid Tia.